Hello there everyone, I am Mark III and welcome back to the Empire of Ionia. Yes, the Empire of Ionia in Airships. Conquer the skies. Well, I'm not doing very much conquering, I don't have any airships, and I'm generally not doing very well at all, let's be honest. As you saw at the end of last time, I kind of got blown up a teensy-weensy little bit. And so, yeah, I have something of a problem on my hand. Nobody really suggested if I should, like, try to, if I should try just starting a new game over or not. So I'm going to say not, at least for now. I'm going to try to get this one rolling. In fact, there was a related comment to that, but I'll start running through the comments in just a moment while I consider what to do. Anyway, yes. My problem is that we've got this little guy over here who has got some kind of air force, and that's his only territory, so he's likely looking for an easy conquest. You can either hit the guy that's around him, because Stinex has been really active, or you can hit my Hyperborea, which is only worth 8 income. Not too shabby. Well, actually, that's incredibly shabby. It's really, 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 really bad. Especially compared to my capital. But hey, it's mine. Only 8 income, though. Like, 8 income. What are these guys doing? If I compare that, it is of that 8, 5 is going. Sorry, 3 is going straight on the defenses. The other 5 is coming in. So I get +5 from that. I'm seriously tempted to allow that thing to be cut off and let it fall if it gets hit, because it's just so bad right now. But I need territory of my own, and the guy next to me over here is looking kind of tasty. So yeah, Deep Castle is looking kind of tasty. Sorry, not Deep Castle, that's the capital. Whoever the hell these people are. I don't know what the Empire's called, but they've pushed up north, they've eaten some of their neighbours, but they don't have a fleet right now. They are massive though, so they are actually getting a lot of income. Like, I actually have a spy over here. And so I can see they've got lots of little fights and things. My problem remains though, I don't have any kind of peoples. I don't have any troops. I don't have any airships. I don't have any land ships. I have nothing. Nada. And I can't afford much by way of units either. I've only got a few hundred. So let's actually allow time to progress, and we'll start to build up a bit more and research a bit more. We were researching telescopes. But another big problem is the fact that I don't have... well... Oh, there's a bit of a fight going on there. Let's put it this way. I don't have defences and things. Oh, the pirates have become full-fledged aerial pirates, minus 20% city income. Oh, that's part of it. I see. So that's upgraded, so that is like minus 20% flat. Good to know. And here comes multiple forces gathering over there at Pale. I am very nervous about that. I think I should send a spy over, just to see what I'm dealing with. A fire called by foreigners to destroy the garrison at Ionia. Yep, I'm about to be hit. Oh no, you blew up one of my defences. Oh no, they've sent bombers. I am moderately dead, I think. Fine. If my guys can't shoot down those bombers, then the distance involved is like really awful. So let's do this. I'm going to set all of you guys to focus fire. Provided that is the actual one for focus fire. I wish the tooltip would hurry up and pop up. Oh, rapid fire. That's it. Yeah. Because the distance involved, I want to guarantee hits rather than like rapidly shooting. But anytime the airship gets above me, it's just going to start dropping bombs on me. So hopefully I can kill them by sheer weight of rifles, but these guys are just no. So while this is going on, you can do it! I believe! Oh dear, things are going boom. Right. I guess I should start with the comments while this goes on. Look at all that. Right, so we are knocking some holes in these guys, very slowly. Right. Gamer ASD says, colours for the flags are based off of heraldry. You can just search on Google about it. But yeah, that's because I was confused at the start last time. It's like wondering how colours are going. That guy's very badly damaged. Good on you guys. Too bad these guys are burning down. I need better defenders, honestly. So yeah, thank you for answering that one, gamer. Next up, Trekker Joe says, I would like to suggest you use fire points and or extinguishers. They allow for crew members to put out fires on ships. Very important in this game, to be honest. Yeah, I'd noticed that. Oh, okay. I took out one bomber, but it landed on my defences. That's not exactly ideal. But it does mean, of course, that this ship is no longer a problem. So, do I actually need to retarget? Wait, I have the option to... No, that's transfer. Abandon. Target ship. Okay. The one that's down is absolutely not a priority. It's the one that is still in the air, honestly, but still needs to be taken care of. Half of my guys have lost their controls, though. Okay, that's everyone. Fine. But yeah, Trekker, I was not quite aware last time, I must admit, about the importance of the fire points. I'm actually a little more experienced now. I've taken a poke at starting some games since my last session on YouTube. So I know a little bit better now how badly I did. Ah, explosions. We've actually held it. Oh, that place is burning down. Oh dear. Ooh. Right. So we held it off, but there is some major repair work needed. Destroyed, no quarters, no quarters. Everything else survived though, but it needs fixing. Victory! I held them off through sheer weight of fire. Let's pause that. Okay, my defences are messed up. So yeah, I've learned how important some of this stuff is. Repair you for $78. Repair you for 43. They did some damage, but honestly, I'm just happy I beat off those guys. Though we also lost a couple of defensive structures as well, so that's not as good. I'm looking at the defenses actually, and it's like they're a bit inefficient, must admit. I could do something a bit better with this, I think. I think I could at least. Yeah, that's. I mean, look, they've got the bridge on top. That's a massive weak point. Got to admit to that one. Let's head back out and let it sort itself out, at least. And then we'll come back in. So, right. Yeah. Fire points needed. I didn't have them before because it's like I was doing really small ships. And honestly, I'd underestimated how important they are. So, I know better with that one now. Next up. Mergly. I would call this a success. Thank you, Mergly. I'm not sure what you would call a success, honestly. But apparently, I was successful in something. Oh, good. We've got some research done. Pause. And Hyperborea is about to be attacked by someone. Okay, Ionia is going to be my last standing point. These guys can have fun with the pirates. Yeah, so I think I'm guessing the criteria for success is the fact that I didn't die. That's probably it. Let's see now. These defensive points have got a whole bunch of things. Let's actually go ahead and. Oh, that's actually tunneled into the dirt a little bit. Wait, you can do that? Okay, let's go into refit mode of this guy. A whole bunch of muskets. I think that my main problem is still the fact that I don't really have much by way of armor. So I do need better armor tech. I also don't have much by way of weaponry. Anyway, sorry. Right, Analog says, there is a multiplayer version of Conquering the World. It's possible to get people together and do that. Maybe one of these weekends? Question mark? Maybe. I don't think I'd be opposed, really. It's just finding time to do it. What does the musket do? Musket does piercing 9. Rifle does piercing 5, but in a much higher firing arc. I think, honestly, the rifle is a bit more of a general purpose thing. Maximum accurate range, 1900 meters. 450. Yeah, rifles are much more accurate in range. Sorry, rifles are much better than the muskets in terms of range. They're more accurate. Faster firing. Shoots troops and planes within. They're lighter as well. However, they are only roughly half as powerful. So that's the problem with a rifle, I guess. The fact that they are accurate and cheap, but their weapons cannot penetrate heavy armor. Muskets can actually knock through armor a bit, but they have the reduced firing arc and stuff. Oh wait, reload time 2 seconds, reload time 1 second. Actually, the rifle does more power. It just lacks the penetrating effect. It lacks the kick. Let's put it that way. Okay, my big problem is there's actually a tree. Oh, that's a different building. Oh, why is there a different building there? What? Okay, let's move you here. Right, let's see. Another problem with this is all spread out, I suppose, but we've got ammo stores, we've got barracks and things, cockpit. Oh, we've got a spare cockpit down there, have we? Alright, that's a... Oh, wait, it's a different design. I see. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start stripping things out, I suppose. Just demolishing all of this. I should probably just start with a fresh building, shouldn't I? That would be the sensible way to go about it, rather than refitting an existing one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has got a lookout on top. We did just unlock telescopes, though. So maybe that. There is one more comment, though. I should probably stop getting distracted and just do that. Okay, so we've got an iron fort. Probably need to rename it. Right, last comment is from Happy Hafer. Build armoured high-altitude bombers. They are very strong. I had noticed. Until your enemy uses AO weapons, then they are easily shot down. Ironically enough muskets can function as AA. Rifles can as well, but they struggle against armour. So what I'm thinking is... Maybe it's not the most sensible thing here, but I'm thinking like having muskets and a mixture of muskets and rifles built into an armoured structure to give me some kind of fort. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I guess that. I want to move it, darn it. Oh, there we go. Move. So move it there. So that's 8 big. That is actually pretty large, especially compared to some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's comparable in terms of overall width. But the rifles are giving it a lot of firepower that can angle upwards, as well as fast firing. The problem is, of course, the lack of armor penetration going on with those guys. So yeah, back to the bomber thing. I do want bombs. Grenades can be useful. I've figured that out once again. Like, in my poking around, I realised there is some stuff that you can do with grenades. They're a very good additional weapon system to like bolt them onto the back of a ship or something, and it's like, off it goes! Hooray! It's useful. However, I'm thinking bury that there. The problem is just, honestly, how direct to the fire of the ship weapons. So it's another optic. It has a problem, as in it's like... what am I trying to say? Oh, right, of course, yeah. The problem with doing a bomber is I don't think I have the tech for it. It took me ages to get there, I know, I'm sorry. I am derping just a tiny bit. But I honestly don't think I have the tech for it. I think that's my big problem here. Also, I am going to install a fire point. Like, there in the heart of the thing. Especially near the ammo store, because the ammo store is a very high explosive thing. It's going to go boom, and it's going to cause problems. let's see. I also kind of want a machine shop or repair bay, just something to help patch the thing together. They're kind of bulky. Kind of bulky though. How big's yeah, look at that. Full-fledged machine shop is like really expensive. So like maybe a repair bay just to help patch things up a little bit. Like that. And I'll add on two sets of, well, I could actually go for the corridor with ladders. Like that. Like, you know. Look at the ladders. It's really cheap. It's really easy. It's $6. But honestly, I can get bunks for like $10 more. And that comes with 3 soldiers. Is that more hit points? It's also got more hit points. So it's like, I could take a bunk. And a bunk room actually serves as a ladder as well. So I'm kind of noticing this a little bit and going, why can't I just put a... If it's with vertical connections, why can't I just put in some bunks? Because then I'll have a bit more hit points and I'll have extra soldiers around. It adds to the cost a fair bit, but it packs some more utility into the same space kind of thing. You know? So that's kind of what I was wondering about that. Let's see, I want to get a supply hatch, steel supply hatch? HP 60 provides 8. I say HP 20. Let's put in some steel supply hatches here. And a couple more bunks, I think. We've got plenty of crew, but we are going to mount some additional weapons. I'm thinking some muskets along the central tower. Like here. And I'll connect those up just with the corridor ladder, because it's like getting kind of taller, kind of exposed kind of thing. So the bunks are towards the middle, at least for now. Maybe some cannons as well, just for a bit of extra protection. But I was thinking of like doing telescopes and things. So to find them again. Telescopes, like... You can't flip telescopes for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, crow's nest then. Just whack that on top. A little bit up. And I'm just basically building an armoured fort, like a tower kind of thing. Pop that there. I'll be reinforcing the armour on the sides and things just a little bit. Just like this. Pop, 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 pop. Oops. Okay. And yes, I know, I'm missing a connection. The fire point means I'm missing a connection here. So let's actually move those hatches up into the central ladder. And we'll get some bunks there. A couple of extra crew. 20... So we've got 50% more crew than it requires. I'm not sure how that compares to the others. Let's have a look. Actually, how does that compare to the others? I don't know. It'd be nice if I could check, but they've got a lot of muskets and things. Like muskets, they can't really angle too well, but the rifles have this massive arc for firing at other things. I think a couple more rifles might be an idea. Like maybe put a couple into the sides there, reducing the bulk of the arming at least a little bit. But hey, what can you do? Structure. No, I don't want structure. I want shapes and decoration, because I'm going to give this thing some curvature. So, just like that. So then that plugs into those. So a bit of extra bulk going in. I'll also give it some rounded tops as well. If I had access to turrets, I'd mount a massive cannon turret on top of this thing. But right now I've got to work with what I've got. So, I guess that'll do. So it's this kind of fort. It's got a little lookout on top, but it's got a lot of guns on it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weapons on the fort it came from. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 14 weapons on this one, so a few extra weapon hard points in here. We've got these busy windows and things going on. The main problem is, of course, the fact that... Let's see, 2, 3, wait. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, is it brick? It's brick. Right, it's made of brick. These guys have brick as well, fine. So, for comparison, HP 30. Stone wall has got some resistance on it. If I was to give it a steel wall, it would be 5 and 3 versus 2 and 3. HP 80, HP 27. Okay, steel wall is more about resisting blast damage. It doesn't have the hit points so I could be knocked through. So let's up this thing to an outright stone wall. Da, 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 da. There we go. I've just realised that it's somewhat phallic in appearance. Whoops. Well, can't be helped, I guess. I could probably extend it a little bit, like make it into like an eye shape or something, but right now I think that's kind of what I can do to it. So let's see, first arms colour. Looks a bit like a spaceship too, actually. Nah. Wait, how do I... Oh, I don't know. Candry? Yeah, I guess that'll do. Right, decoration. I need to have a large mouth stuck on the side. Definitely. No, I need my coat of arms. Small coat of arms. Ooh, doesn't quite fit. Medium coat of arms. There we go, pop that there. So, this is my tower. What's that, a small round? I can put gold medals on this thing? Oh, I can paint it in gold leaf. Ooh. I had not seen any of this stuff. Like, I can... right. Let's bling my tower, sure. No, that's all I'm going to do to it, don't worry. And rename this thing... I don't know, what should I call this thing? It's not that expensive, all told. The point of contest. And save the design as well. Okay. So, point of contest is replacing... I don't know. Yeah, Vigilant Vampire is one that I messed around with before. So it's looking okay. But I'm not sure how point of contest compares to that. So go ahead and refit that. So yeah, that should help a little bit, I think. I've also just realised I spent an entire episode building a flipping defence. You know what? I don't know how I'm going to handle that one, honestly. But hey, we've got defence, though. Sort of. Let's add another point of contest over here. And another... Oh, let's check it, actually. Build cost 76, maintenance 4, crew 24. I guess that's the entire theme. Well, the point of contest is much more expensive. It's slightly higher on the maintenance, but it's got better armouring as well. Maybe I should actually refit these guys with better armouring too. Whatever. On the bright side, we got some extra defensive stuff, but... Oh no, Hyperborea! Whatever's going to happen here? I wonder. Yeah, I never even fixed these guys after the last time they got hit. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this one. Yeah. Oh, I'm not... Forward-facing cannons only on that ship. That ship is actually the kind of thing that my Empire would benefit with, because my Empire's got more accurate cannons. But... There they go. Oh no, defeated. Not a surprise at all. But I'm more focused on like securing my capital rather than like... Payloads recovered from the war. Let's view the city. Ooh, actually, if I had even the smallest thing, I could take over Pale, like, right now, actually. Oh, people are expanding. I need something small and fast that can get in and just, like, cause problems for ground-based structures and things, I think. I think that'd be a good idea. So, let's actually do that. Let's round this out with, we're not just going to be defending, we're going to be attacking. Let's design a land ship. Because land ships are actually really, really fast. They can also carry the weight a lot better than an airship, but the main problem is, of course, you know, their land ship, they don't have much by way of maneuverability. So, command and crew, give me a... This is going to be a super, super Leggero Cheapo Deluxe. What am I saying? This thing's going to be cheap as chips. It's there to take advantage, I think. That's what I'm going to try and do. So it's got a cockpit, so I can at least control the darn thing. It needs a coal supply to be able to move around. It needs an ammo bay. And yes, it needs a fire point. I'm going to strap that onto the back. A repair bay will greatly improve longevity, but it requires a coal store as well of some kind to keep it moving. As soon as I find it. This basic stuff doesn't include the smaller variants usually. Give me resources. No, not structure. Resources. There we go. Small coal store. Yep, that'll do fine there. I'll strap the repair bay on top just there. We'll have... This thing needs 2 people right now as its minimum. Let's give it a couple of berths for that vertical connection in a compact space kind of thing. And another one there too. So it needs a supply. And it's going to have weaponry on the front. So that also means, of course, it requires an ammo. Also, by the way, I know that this thing is going to really suck for getting stuff around to cool it off. Like, if it fires, it's got poor access to the rest of the craft. Actually, let's take that into account and put it there instead. Command bridge can go there, so back that up slightly. Then we will add on the small coal store at the back because, you know, we need to be cheap. It sticks out a little bit at the back there now. Actually, let's put it there. We need a small ammo store, which will go there. We're going to add some more berths because we need the crews. I'm thinking like that. Yeah. Then a small ammo store on top there. So this thing is not very well designed, let's be honest. Not very well designed at all. But can I get away with cannons? Kind of. I can make it treble cannon. That's all hooked up. It's it looks a bit silly on that small individual track though, and it's also getting away a bit from the whole, like, you know, be cheap as chips. So it's like I'm trying to make it survive a bit, but it's growing on me. Maybe if I double it up a little bit. But then we're getting away from, like, being really cheap. This is what I don't like about the fire point, and I think why I left it out last time. It's big. It's big. It's a really bulky thing, and it's got limited access points. It's like it's got downwards and to the sides at the bottom. An extinguisher was mentioned, so that makes me wonder if there's a smaller version that can be useful as well, but... I don't know. Small ammo. Pull the bursts out. Give me, I guess give me the small coal store. The coal store's not going to be accessing too readily. But yeah, it's like I've got to put something in there to be aware of that thing causing problems. Flippin' heck. Right. Repair bay. Which I'll strap. Actually, I'll put this repair bay there. Repair bay on top because I can put a berth into the middle of it. and the berth will provide the connection. Like that, so that's all connected now. We still need supply points, but we also need to add our tracks back in. So our basic tracks, which is going to be there, I suppose, and then we can strap the cannons to the front of it. This is my desire to use cannons is making me feel like this is not actually a really cheap design. Like, actually, do I need 2? Sorry, I don't need 3. Let's go with 2, at least. And our crew is 13 out. Required 13, only got 6. So we need more crew. Can I strap quarters to the back of it? I could. Can I strap anything to the top of it? No, not with its current layout. Let's add that there. And then we need the resources as well. So yeah, I know. We're in overtime right now. Do I actually need 2? No, 1 is actually enough. So double cannons, some stuff. Let's move the repair bay back slightly to install an additional berth. Just like that. That's made the supply go too high now. There we go. But by having this axial point, we can actually strap a little bit more to the back. But we're going over budget, like rather badly at this point. But this thing does require an accuracy buff of some kind, so I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to give it at least something to try and fend off an airship. So look at me, I've got rifles, ma. Yes, and we've got a telescope. Sorry, we've got a crow's nest to help out with the accuracy, and got an extra berth in there as well, just because. This is just getting more and more expensive. But look at the speed, though. It still does almost 200 kph on it. That said, it's going to get slower as I strap in some more armor as well. But yeah, 2 cannons, 2 rifles, one of which is rear-facing, just to help cover it. It's let's upgrade it to stone walling, which is gonna. Oh wait, it's too heavy. Fine. Steel wall. May have difficulty navigating the terrain. Okay, so I guess steel wall. Brick wall's HP 30, but it doesn't have any kind of resistance. So yeah, I think steel wall is the better choice of what little I've got. It's looking okay, actually. We just need to add some shaping to it. Okay. It's just going to be slopes at the back, so we've got to go scroll through all of these just to find the one I'm after. There it is, 2x1 bottom front. Like that, and then a 4x1 on the top. Like that, followed by solid block. Okay. And just find the last little bit, like there. So it just adds a bit of body to it, you know? So it looks a bit like it's some kind of tank, I guess. Supply, we definitely need that extra supply. Okay. Armor. That's all armored up. It might be a little bit back heavy, I'm not too sure. But, okay, we get the Ionia stamp of approval. Just whack it on at the back there. Oh, we get an ornate one. Oh, that's a bit bigger, though. And we're going to put, like, a little... You know what? Yeah. Ah! I'm coming to eat your stuff. I kind of, like, overdid it a bit. The ankle biter. Because you are, aren't you? You're a cute little thing. Yay! Save. Right. Ankle biter, save it. Should be okay. It's not that heavy in many respects. It's pretty small. Still, but it's really quick and it's relatively cheap? Question mark? Oops, wrong button. So I'm going to build one and send it out, and then that's it. So yeah. Ankle biter, 593. It's actually going to take me a little bit to build that up. Oh, we got enough. Right, build land ship. This is our sole unit. Build the ankle biter. Okay, build one. And as soon as we've got that, we can send it out to look at all this stuff all over the place. Jeez. I just hope that having active spies doesn't actually give me an income penalty. There we go. Ankle biter, good to go. Right, let's view. You have something with rifles. Other than that, you're actually okay. I could take you over. You have nothing still because you've been completely wrecked, so I can take you over really quick. I don't want to take these guys because they've got pirates in the area. I'm not ready to deal with pirates. But let's begin. I will take over Pale with my little ankle biter. Because Pale was mine anyway, so... start. Let's also take advantage of this to set it to fire accurately. Oh look, the enemy's been disarmed. What a surprise. Well, that's mine. Right, and let's go ahead and invade over here. Little ankle biter just running around, making a big nuisance of itself. Okay, it is set to be accurate, so... that's not quite where I said it would be, right? Versus this target with lots of, like, rifles and... I think, well, is it rifles or muckets? Muckets? Not sure which. Fear me! Fear me! It's going a bit slow, but hey, it's moving around. It's okay. It's taking a few knocks, but it's okay. It's just squashing the trees as well. The cannons, though, are knocking apart the enemy fort pretty heavily, and then the musket, sorry, my rifle is continuing to pepper it as well with just stray shots. I think this might be a good mixture, actually. My cannons have got accuracy after all, and then I just need some weapons to take advantage of the holes in the enemy armour that I'm going to be blowing with the cannons. But yeah, I'm not seeing any problems with how this little tank is working. Oh. You're on fire, buddy. No, you're not. Oh, yeah, look at that, though. Most of their crew is dead. Disarmed it. Huzzah! We did it. Okay. We're starting to do things. Aerial jelly. An aerial jelly has been sighted in the area, terrorizing the local lands. Oh. What about... Oh, Inix. What's... Inix got a couple of those guys. That's one of the reasons why I included rifles firing the other direction, though, by the way. It's like... For airplanes buzzing around, stuff like that. On the bright side, Ionia's still here. We're not dead. We've got a little ankle biter running around, though it does need some repair work now, I think. The armor's a little bit battered in. Could definitely do with more advanced armoring, though. Also cannons. Better cannons. Anti-aircraft guns, especially. Because these guys have used high-altitude bombers. I don't have a counter for that. But let's do one quick check and see... in response to Hafer's suggestion of high-altitude bombers before we wrap up here. Like, oh, explosive bombs. Do I actually have that? Design a ship. Give me my weapons list, please. Oh, we actually do have access to the bomb bays already. My apologies. I thought I didn't have those, but turns out I do. Of course I do. I compared these to grenades last time, I think, didn't I? Oh, dear. So yeah, high-altitude bombercraft does seem to be quite doable. But that'll be something for next time. But yeah, I hope you guys are okay with how I'm going about this, though. It's like a stream of consciousness kind of thing, and I got I also got wrapped up in building a new defensive structure the entire time. Speaking of, I do need to build those, but my 2 new places are not very good. I think they were originally mine in the first place, weren't they? Yeah, I didn't get the option to say how I wanted to occupy them, so yeah, I think these guys were mine anyway. You know what? Bonus fight. Hyperborea, it was mine. I'm taking it back. Come here. Land ships seem to be very useful. Oh, they've actually got... Oh, wait, I surrendered it. No, I didn't. They've rebuilt everything. Should be okay, though. Because those structures have got muskets, they could probably do something to my armour, but I've got cannons. And I heard people... Why are there gravestones all over this place? Oh... Well, I think those are gravestones. What the heck? But yeah, I'm against guys that only have wooden armour though, so I should be able to knock them full of holes pretty quick. Yes. Fear the ankle biter. I wonder if I could build it down a level up. Probably not wise, but I think an upgrade of this vehicle would have an extra track section on the back, just to make it heavier and more powerful, I think. Starting to run out of ammo. Really? Ammo very low. Yeah. That was the last of the ammo. This place just doesn't have ammo, really. The ankle biter doesn't have much by way of ammo. That's a definite upgrade right there. It needs ammo. Would you mind ramming that thing, please? Engines to full power. Off we go. Okay. So how do I retreat safely? I'm guessing I need to have my craft like in, like back on my side of the map or something, because I ran out of ammo. Ankle biter, not suited for actual fighting. Solid little tank, not suited for actual fighting. Which just kind of defeats the point, honestly. Run away! Hopefully this will let me save the ankle biter, but if not, I will understand and I will build another one. I also know that I kind of failed to build a truly super cheap vehicle, but I built something that can at least, it's somewhat useful. Just needs more ammo. There we go. And oops. Ramming. First, move your vehicle same height. Straight horizontal ram is much more effective and predictable than the diagonal. Choose ram. Pick a spot. Aim to fly through the enemy. Oh, aim to fly through the enemy. Your ship will move to its destination, ignoring all collision warnings. Take care, smash them good. Don't have anything really. No more people. Note that rams don't count for this. A ship with a ram could sit around indefinitely, causing a stalemate. Okay, right. I'm just going to flee now. I surrender. And yeah, I think because I pulled back to my side of the map there, I got to keep my little tank, which is in need of a bit of repair. So yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'm not dead, which is good. So yeah, see you all later, when I continue to try to conquer the skies with a little tank. My little ankle biter.